Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video most of the time. I've been worked for IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I've been doing this 50 years. This August, I'm a national expert on IRS resolution matters. If you want to know anything or about my team, you could go to 777irs.com. That's my website, and you can see the whole team of former IRS agents there. If you want to get a hold of me, you can look in the description section and find out whatever you need to find about me. I've probably worked around 10,000 cases, and I facilitated my team to go ahead and be able to help anybody from a simple notice or letter to going to tax court. I do these videos for 3 reasons. I like to give you inside information from IRS. 99% of all the people on YouTube can't help you with. I like to make sure you're educated, and today is the one that I want to make sure you're not going to be scammed. And that's big. The IRS offer and compromise, I'm going to be talking about that. The tax debt settlement programs, IRS forgiveness programs. This is where people have a false sense of hope, and these companies take money, and their offices are really just they're like slave labor getting these offers and compromise out, these tax mills, and they don't even know. Most of them don't know what they're doing. There's a lot of them out there they don't know. Just so you know, let me just tell you about how this works. So when you call a large company, you'll know they're large because they run ads. The top 4, when you're doing a Google search, top 4 on the left are ads, bottom 3 are ads. Your people are organic in the middle are usually your companies that are closer to you locally. But these ad companies spend a lot of money on their ads. Some of these, anytime you click that ad, whether you use them or not, it could cost them $30, depending on the keyword that they buy. So they have to cover that. So the first person you're speaking to at these firms, it's not an attorney, CPA, enrolled agent, or a former IRS. It's a salesperson, because they're going to take information. They're going to say, oh, we can do that, we can do that, we can do that. And I get the call about a year later, 6 months later, that guess what? I've been ripped off for thousands of dollars. What can I do? I have a bunch of videos out there if you can, if you need to know that. First of all, you should know that not only was I a revenue officer, but I taught the offer and compromise, or the tax debt forgiveness program, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, I taught that. Formally, it's known as the offer. I was a teaching instructor for IRS, and not only did I accept and deny offers, I went ahead and instructed other former IRS agents what to say. On my staff is Peter Salinger. He's worked over 2,000 offers. We have a whole team built around resolution, and we only take cases in which we can help you. And if you call us and you give me your facts, until I look at a financial statement, I don't know whether I'm going to even take your case. We don't take any money here unless I know I can help you. So today, what the title of my video is that you need to know is, don't give your money to a offer and compromise debt settlement firm until they looked at your current financial statement. If not, you have the possibility of getting scammed and fraud. So as a former IRS agent, I want to look at your case to know whether I should take money from you, whether I can go ahead and add value to you, and whether I can get your offer and compromise through. So what's the easiest way to do that? It's to look at the form that you're going to use to send to IRS. That's the form I looked at IRS. That's the form they're going to look at now. So basically, I use the version, the 433A, the IRS financial statement. You would send that to me, and I would look at that, and then I'd make a determination from there. Why? I want to know just what the government's going to look at. If people take this information, they won't include all the information. See, the goal of the salesperson from the big firms is to find out what you can pay. They're going to ask questions like, how much do you make? What's your household income? How much you have in savings? You know what they're doing? They're sizing you up to find out how much money they can collect from you. A true firm would go ahead and say, yes, this is what I do. Yes, Yes, I'd love to be able to help you, but before I do that, before I make a determination whether we should do business, I want you to fill out the form IRS is going to want you to fill out, and that's the form 433A. When you send that to me, I will look at it, I will call you back, and we will go ahead and make a determination whether we can work together. That's what you want to expect from a firm. If they're not willing to do that, simply hang up, call me or call any other firm that you want, but make sure you turn in the financial statement. I use the 433A. Some firms use the 433A aOIC. Just make sure they're going to look at the form. Also, make sure all your tax returns are filed, and make sure you're up to date on estimate payments if you're self-employed. You're going to be able to have to support that financial statement when you turn it in. So a lot of times, a good firm may look at that financial statement and say, let's wait a couple months and let's make some changes to your financial statement. Usually that's what happens when you call our office. Just don't get ripped off, please. There's a lot of companies that want to get into your pocket. And just remember, the salesperson who's working your case, the people back end who are doing the work, they don't have a clue what the salesman said. Anyway, nice talking to you. If this was good, please give me a subscription. You have a good title for me for a YouTube, leave it in the comments section. Always available for representation. Always available for representation. Sorry about the stream. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you.